So here we are. Ooh, that's an echo. Anyways, yeah, so my brothers were supposed to show up here. I'm gonna take this off. Anyways, my brothers were supposed to show up here and they didn't make it. I guess they fell asleep. Something happened. God dang. It's Monday night. I promised myself I start this thing. It was a great idea. Execution was poor. Probably because I asked them last minute, which I shouldn't have done. Really had no idea what I was going to talk about here. With my brothers, it would have been better. But it is what it is. I think my brother just got home from work. The other one said he falls asleep at 9 and wakes up at 4 or 5. And I'm here chilling. Naitali Rodriguez. How you doing? Joining from YouTube. It's great. As I was saying earlier, I was going to have my brothers join because I really thought this was a great idea where I have all my brothers talk about, just stupid stuff that we did, our experiences, stuff like that. But none of them made it. But I decided, well, screw it. We'll just start it. I'm doing good. How you doing? Hope you're well. My wife fell asleep, so we're just chilling. Gonna work the rest of the night after this little podcast, little thing. Yeah, I really don't know what I'm supposed to talk about here. Let me unplug this real quick. Put this so I can hear my own voice. All right. Hello. So yeah, this is harder than I thought. Maybe I'm thinking too much. But I guess I can talk about just extend on what happened on the last video I made, which was about changes and stuff. What's your favorite K-drama? It's really hard to say which one, but I will say most recently I started watching Voice, the second season. If you haven't watched the first season was pretty good too. It's pretty gruesome. My wife actually got sick to her stomach because she said she couldn't handle it. Something I didn't know about my wife. She doesn't like violent stuff. Not that I like violence, but I just like watching suspenseful dramas. Is this camera in focus? I hope it is. I think it is. Anyways. Yeah, so that one is good. Another one that I'm watching is Private Lives. It's okay. It's not the best. The other one that I kind of watched was Startup, but I don't know about that one. They have a lot of expensive actors and actresses. That's all I know. But maybe I just don't buy that whole startup little scene. Kind of seems a little bit unrealistic. But then again, all K-dramas are unrealistic, right? Especially the relationship part. So my brother just texted, I just finished shower. So maybe he'll join. Maybe he won't. Who knows? That's okay. We're going to keep on going. So anyways, kind of updating, I guess, on what's happening with my new life with my wife. It's pretty good. I mean, I almost feel guilty for being able to... What's wrong with this camera? Being able to eat all the great food that she cooks. It's beyond amazing. Like, yeah, it's really good. Because usually I eat like trash, like absolute trash, like just whatever's in the fridge, whatever's cheap at Costco, just stuff my stomach. Have you watched Encounter? That sounds familiar. I'll look that up later and let you know. My wife is great. She's actually sleeping like right now because she couldn't get good sleep last night. She has, I wouldn't say restless leg syndrome, but her legs were keeping up at night. So it's unfortunate, but otherwise we're pretty good. I took her to work today. Let me put this on my TikTok. Gotta finish the rest of my TikTok story for today. But it is still hard for her to adjust to in terms of, the whole, switching up the country situation. It's a lot for anyone. Oh, I see Josh half naked right now. Yeah, he's backstage, but yeah, I see that. It's all right. No one can see you. Don't be shy. Put that shirt on. Yep. There. He's saying something, but I ain't letting him in. No sorry, not today. All right. He'll be hopping on shortly. Not that. Is this man ready? Oh, okay. Hold on. How do I?
Can you hear me?
Wait, hold on. I gotta change my earphones. I can't hear shit. Oh, there he is. Wait, do I look blurry to you? Yeah, I can hear you.
No, you're fine.
Well, why your screen so pixelated? I guess it is what it is. Say hello to our one viewer.
I'm using iPhone. I didn't bring the webcam home.
That's okay. I'm gonna have to buy a webcam. But anyways, here we are. First episode of Jeong Bros podcast, starting strong. Daniel couldn't show up. I guess he went to sleep, and then Josh showed up after taking a fucking shower.
I have to shower.
It's my fault for asking everyone last minute. I thought about it all weekend. Natalie, how do you pronounce it? Natalie? Is it Natalie? Let's sure.
Where is it being aired? YouTube?
My YouTube channel and then Jeong Media's Facebook. I thought I would get more viewers on my YouTube channel, but I guess it's dead.
That's okay.
Yeah. Anyways.
So what's the topic today?
I was thinking about it. I couldn't get one. But let's start with the natally. Okay, here we go. I was thinking about what's the dumbest shit you've ever done when you were young, like that. Is there a little delay? Yeah, there's a little delay.
Slightly, but it's okay.
Yeah. We'll keep it going.
I don't know. I don't know the dumbest shit. I mean,
dumb. There's Larry. I think Larry needs something.
Hey, do you have any tape?
Yes, it's in one of the boxes. It's okay.
I like your cut, G.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I like your cut, G. I like your cut, G. He looks.
Oh, yeah, you can use that. Yeah. All right.
Yeah, he looks real cute.
Dumbest shit. I pissed on my pants in 6th grade.
I don't know. Like, was that intentional or?
I just couldn't hold it.
Where were you?
I was walking back to school
Back
and
to
I just
school or
couldn't
from
hold it. I
school?
just let it out
Oh my god, what the
from
fuck?
school
This is
to
a,
home. Yeah, and I was
this is
like, I was like, I don't give a crap what other people think about me. Everybody saw me like just like the whole jeans were just wet, man, hella wet.
wow. That's WAP as they call it.
But that was
Anyways,
not the last time I peed on my pants, you know.
hold on.
Yeah, but that's another story.
Was that the start of you just not giving a shit about what people think?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, that's okay. Were you ever conscious of what people thought?
I think yeah, until I think grad school is when I really just gave up with any concept of what other people think about me. Well,
I
you know
I,
the
w-
whole story.
I wish we
um,
had pictures of your goddamn joggers.
I
Fucking
wore the same
joggers. You were
outfit every day,
holy shit. I mean, we do still now, but at least it looks
but
somewhat
it's more,
representable.
yeah, it's more civilian. That was just really
Civilian.
bad. Just same joggers all week.
Uh huh. Mm, mm,
Yeah.
mm, mm. Damn, man. What's the dumbest thing I've done?
Um.
Yo, what's
Yeah.
up?
Dumbest thing. What's up?
Hmm?
No, no, no.
Me?
You can finish this
Yeah,
topic. Yeah.
oh, yeah, we can. Yeah, yeah. Can we do that?
You can.
One time I shat myself in front of my friend. Shout out Max Paraboom. We were in the car. I just wanted to fart. Other stuff came out. I had swim practice right after too,
Nice.
so I think I just threw away the underwear.
Oh my God.
All right, let's
Yeah, a
move
lot
on
of
to cleaner topics.
a lot of dumping out, huh?
uh, enough with excretion. What were you gonna say?
Yeah. So I think we can go into more topic of marketing. Is your I know your wife still is adjusting, but is she still trying to um do the candle thing, selling candles online?
We're still figuring that out. She didn't bring any of her candle stuff, so we have to
Okay.
buy all the equipment again. Why do you ask?
Okay. I think down the line, it is just based on conversation with mom. I think yeah, dad really can't work for a long time.
Hmm.
So there has to be a transition period, and I was just throwing out ideas with my wife, and yeah, I mean, e-commerce popped out. Specifically, so there's a company startup in Brazil. So they're using like some technique that is sort of different from other chocolate factories. So what they do
Hmm.
is they dry up the like tropical fruits and then insert it into the chocolate and to make it more flavorful. And it's a startup, but I was thinking that's a good avenue to take. I think because it's kind of different, especially in American market. Of course, I don't know too much about chocolates, but
What is the angle of
yeah,
that product? Is it just fruits and chocolate?
yeah, I think it's more tropical fruit plus chocolate, but chocolate in a way they want to go like Godiva Avenue, not Kit Kat. Like they want to do more of a high end.
Hmm.
And um, yeah, I think eventually we need to figure out e-commerce. And I was thinking, yeah, we should practice that with if your wife is open to it with your wife's product, and then when they're ready to
Yeah.
launch, we can do the chocolate as well. And
Yeah.
then kind of open that up for our parents. that's kind of easy-ish compared to, physical labor.
Yeah, I think that brings up a great point with like the I guess older generation, especially with Corona, uh,
Yeah.
change in job
Hmm.
markets, change in just stuff like that. But I think one of the things that my wife was concerned about is being conscious about the environment.
Yeah.
She was worried if there's no real meaning attached to the candle or the products in general that she was selling. Um, she didn't want to just sell and just
Yeah, of course. Hmm.
add on to the trash
Hmm.
that's already being thrown out there. So, but yeah, I
Hmm.
think if she has like a support system, but she
Yeah.
she she enjoys making stuff. There's no doubt about that. She has. I mean,
Hmm.
today I showed her the camera stuff and all that Zoom stuff. She
Yeah.
has no interest. She has no interest in technology at all. um,
That's okay.
but she did bring up like if we were to make consistent content about like I don't know cooking or making stuff, as long as I support her on the tech side, should be down. Um,
Okay, that's great. That's
yeah,
awesome.
yeah,
But
yeah.
I
She's
think, yeah, I
uh,
think, mhm. Yeah, what both of our wives can really do is really that avenue. Like, instead of just finding a nine
mhm.
to five job, because we are somewhat familiar with, the media area,
Yeah.
they can really implement. So it's sort of like what we do for our client, Care Off Academy. So they're good at teaching. We just support that around it. And I think
Hmm.
that can work for, especially your wife, because she's pretty talented. Um, yeah. And then on top of that, you can add on to the e-commerce. Because, like, I think we can't really do the traditional e-commerce where you just, depend on numbers. I think,
Yeah, a lot of math.
I don't know, I still can't grasp how that works. I
Yeah, I
understand,
can't
like,
either.
yeah, like just pumping out numbers to figure out what works or not. I think
Hmm.
we are not in that stage anymore where like simple as works. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. But I think
Yeah,
just humanizing the brand is, I think, much more efficient.
yeah, more sustainable. I would say in the long run.
Mm.
And
Yeah.
Nada Lee says it will be cool if you guys make like a cooking series on your channel or something like that. We'll consider that. I have considered that with my wife, and she's quite good at cooking. I'll show you guys sometime. Um,
Yeah. That'd be
but yeah,
great.
absolutely true. I think we lack we lack a clean perspective on like just math based marketing slash paid media
Yeah.
because we're just not
Hmm.
doing that on a regular basis. But just seeing, I guess, from very far out of the brands that grow exponentially, this is just from like looking from afar. They don't just do paid media; they do
Yeah.
a lot of integrating into recent culture, recent events, just being really nimble on that type of
Hmm.
stuff, but as well as having like really
Yeah.
consistent core identity, which we should
Hmm.
be building instead of talking about discretions like we did earlier. By the way, this is live. You know that, right?
Hmm. Yeah, I know. Yeah, that's
Oh,
fine.
okay.
Who cares?
Yeah, it's fine.
But yeah, I think within like 2-3 years window, I think that's one avenue that we really need to have in our belt.
Let's make
Because
it 2-3 months.
if you can, yes. But
um,
yeah, within like maybe like maximum 2 years, if you have in our belt, then I think that'll be very, uh, I think efficient for us too,
Yeah, because
especially
I
for like yeah, high and mid-tier companies who are struggling to transition or
mhm,
who just needs extra help. I think that'll be good.
mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely want to go into more product based stuff too. Um,
Yeah.
and this idea of doing it with my wife's products has always been an idea, but we'll get to it. We've been really busy last few months, but also, with all the frustrations with clients and clients of clients, um,
Yeah.
yeah, that's just like a constant reminder
That's
of
but
I should
I think
just.
that's I think that's necessary because that really helps us understand the dynamics of people in the long run, and then that should be implemented in our own company later on
Mm,
too. I think if you just
mm,
go cold, like just straight into product
mm.
business, I think there will be a gap. I think in terms of managing and interacting with people,
Yeah.
and yeah, even if within even within like last 10 months, we learned a lot. Just interacting with our long-term client plus short-term,
Mm,
and that really, at least for me, it gave me a perspective of, oh, okay, I shouldn't interact this way. Okay, I can't say this kind of stuff, or oh, this is how Isaac dealt with it. I think that was very helpful because
yeah.
if yeah, like I see myself comparing with our director of Kirov marketing area, like Kevin versus me. Yeah, I always see the gap in terms of managing people, and I think this kind of experiences will really get us up there. Of course, we can be more, aggressive, but I think that's yeah, good point to have.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. I think that's a hard balance that I find too, in terms of being aggressive and being too nice. I don't know. Sometimes it's really
yeah,
hard. But sometimes I have to
yeah,
be really understanding of their personal situation. But where do I find the balance of like, look, you got to do the fucking work?
yeah, right.
um, so
Hmm.
I guess it comes down to, I guess, how I treat myself. I mean, I feel like I treat myself pretty fair. I don't baby myself when it comes to work, but I also don't destroy
Yeah,
myself by calling myself a bitch like I used to in college. That did work for like a semester.
yeah,
um, but yeah, you're definitely right with all the. I think that's what it is with the, recent, I guess roadblocks, not necessarily roadblocks, but stuff that's happened between clients and stuff. It's just learning how to work with people.
hmm,
Because in my nine
yeah,
to five
definitely.
lab experience, I did learn to work with people, but I guess there's more at hand right now. There's more on the table, more skin in the game. Um, like a
Yeah,
lot
I
more
think
people's
yeah, as a
reputation on the line.
marketer, or right, as a marketer, our goal is to produce an outcome, whether that is good or
Mm,
not. And I think
mm,
that really changed the dynamic of social interaction. Because like 9 to 5, of course you have to do your job and meet some like certain quotas, but like it's not as intense as like marketers driving in like financial results. I think that's where the pressure comes in because like as an employee, it doesn't matter like if you get the lead or not. Answer the call. That's it. But like, yeah, as
and you might
a
get fired.
marketer, yeah, but they have more leeway. I think.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think that's the difference.
yeah.
And
It's almost as if we have like um like ethical duty to kind of deliver results.
yeah,
Um, 'Cause if we don't help do that as partners of the business, as the agency taking care of their stuff, it's like a whole domino effect. It's not
hmm,
just a lot of
yeah,
people's livelihoods. if you want to think like really like
Yeah.
critical about it, if you don't want to think about it, just don't think about it. Just just do the job. um, but yeah, but I guess
Yeah.
that's what makes it fun because at least from our short experience so far, and the results that we've had, it's pretty powerful to be able to do it right. Of course, we're still learning a ton, and I cannot say we're like leaders of this industry or anything like that. Like, but um, it's definitely really powerful if you know how to do it right and use it
Yeah.
right.
Hmm. Yeah. And it's part of any business. So as long as we're updated, we won't lose a job. I hope.
Yeah, but I think it's also a hard part. Um, and it's also a hard part to stay updated because I think sometimes
Yeah.
if you get so like if you're running constantly on processes and just like protocols and not really expanding out and exploring other stuff. Like for example, like me not being on TikTok for several months, just I feel like an old man, like out of date. Of course, I can pick it back up probably quicker
Yeah.
than like a regular consumer or stuff like that.
Hmm.
Um, but yeah, it's insane. Like I was looking at Twitch yesterday to kind of figure out how to stream and stuff. Oh, I think my battery's dead, but you can hear me, right?
Yeah. Battery exhausted. What a great
you
statement.
can still hear me. I need to get a webcam because this is not gonna work. But anyways, we're gonna close this out
Mhm.
soon. But what was I saying? Oh yeah, I was on Twitch yesterday, and oh my god, there's so many streamers, so many. It's insane. It's like, yeah, I mean,
Mhm.
like businesses aren't just competing for against their own business. It's like you're competing with like the entire content creating community and all these different niches and all these different people. Um, but that
Yeah.
also says that the power of integrating your brand with other people's brands, kind of doing like partnership like that, which is
Yeah,
something
I
we
think
still have to.
yeah. Mhm. Yeah, that really is necessary. I mean, if you look at big companies, I think that's how they branch out. Like for example, Red Bull. It's funny. Like there's this comedian I follow in on TikTok, and initially she was not sponsored by Red Bull, but she's really great storyteller. And then like before storytelling, she like jokingly say like, "Oh, I'm drinking Red Bull. I haven't got the sponsorship yet, but anyways," stuff like that. And and then like what the Red Bull picked up after like several posts is okay. This girl's really legit. And then they flew her out with a helicopter into a like very fancy place. And I thought that was interesting, but that's what the big companies do, I think, because they have the resources and they, I think internally they move pretty slowly. So
Mhm.
in order to be current and
I
kind of,
see.
what do you say, like up to date, I guess
Yeah,
they really use the influencers and current like famous people to keep up with it. Otherwise,
yeah,
it's really hard for big companies.
yeah.
And
I think so.
yeah, that's definitely one avenue we have to also kind of get into too. But I don't know. Yeah, we'll see.
We'll see, as they say. So that will end the first session since my camera died.
Your mic is very broken. I
Hello,
can't hear you.
hello. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Okay, I can hear you now.
I said we're just gonna end this because it's a mess right now. My camera died. Your headphones died. Yeah, it was all sparky, anyways. So, anyways, to the one person that was watching this whole time, you are thebomb.com. I'm sure that's an outdated saying now, but anyways, thank you for joining us, and we'll do more of this probably next week, maybe at the end of the week.
Yep.
Deuces.
All right. See you.